Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bomber Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfella Sports.
All right, I'm going super hard in the paint with the videos today, man. Wanted to get them out the way early. We all know tonight we got Tony Harrison and Jamel Charlo 2. That card kick off at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and no, Rick and Dial is not on the card as a co-main event because his opponent had visa issues. All right, so that fight might get pushed back to like January or something like that. But yeah, Kenny Porter told Fight Hub and also Stevie Kim reported it, and I put all the interview in the description, and Stevie Kim tweet in the description that Premier Boxing Champions has given Shawn Porter the green light to negotiate and go take a fight with Terrence Bud Crawford. And Shawn Porter said it's up to him and Bud to fight, not Al Heyman, not Bob Arum. And Kenny Porter told Fight Hub that he want that call from Bud. Okay, that's what he's saying. He want that call. But at the end of the day, it's down to you. It's about your son. Your son and Terrence, if they don't want to fight, they don't want to fight. They should have that conversation. It's not about Kenny getting a call or Kenny not getting a call. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's truly about. Let them sit down and hash it out. And let your son just handle it. If they do it, they don't want to fight, it don't really matter. Your son did everything under the sun at the welterweight division, but cross the street and fight Terrence Bud Crawford. All right? But really, when you look at it, Terrence has absolutely nothing to gain in that fight. I'm for it. I'd rather see it than the fight that got lined up for Crawford next, like Jose Ramirez. That's the fight that got lined up next for him, from what I understand, after Jose fighting China versus Postal. And then they trying to move him up and rush him. So he needed an opponent. At the end of the day, I feel that Errol Spence should fight him next. He good. He having an interview tonight on Fox. Go right into it, because 2020 went to be in the year of Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. You know, we supposed to get a lot of different fights in 2020. I mean, if Keith Thurman had beat Pacquiao, you could have seen Errol Spence fight Keith Thurman in the 3-belt unification. You could have seen Errol Spence fight Terrence Crawford. You hope to see Gary Russell, Leo Short, Santa Cruz, but see Leo Santa Cruz gonna fight Gervonta Tank Davis. You hope to see Gervonta Tank Davis fight Lomachenko, but he gonna move back down and fight Leo for the belt that he gave up. You know what I'm saying? So you hope to see all these magnificent fights in 2020, and ain't none of them gonna happen. You're gonna get Wilder and Fury. You know? So at the end of the day, they want to complain about ticket sales, and it's just not Bob Arum saying. Bob Arum's just coming out publicly and saying it. It's PBC having money with problems with ticket sales as well. And for the benefit for boxing, for the benefit of ESPN, the benefit of Premier Boxing Champions, Terrence Crawford and Shawn Porter should they fight, they should fight on free TV. ABC, why not? Fox, why not? ESPN, why not? You know, it ain't a fight that we willing to pay for. I'll pay for it. I mean, because it ain't a fight that the casuals willing to pay for it. It's another 3rd or 4th tier fight. Crawford has nothing to gain versus Shawn Porter at all. It's nothing to gain. It's everything to lose. He knock out Shawn Porter. Will Errol Spence soften him up? Will Kell Brook beat him up? Will Adrian Broner drop them? You know, what do you have to gain? You don't get a belt. Oh, he fought a real welterweight, but everybody else lost to Shawn Porter. Lost to everybody else, but Danny Garcia. It's nothing. You're not gonna make him. You're not gonna make him happy. They're gonna just move the bar again. They're gonna change the narrative again. You know what I'm saying? So if if Terrence Crawford is looking for credit, he looking for kudos, he looking for cool points, take it back to the 90s, you're not gonna get it with Shawn Porter. Because you're not dealing with rational people. You're dealing with irrational people. You're dealing with people who don't know about the sport. They think the O is everything. And they're not looking at Shawn Porter as the ultimate throwback fighter. Shawn Porter had a close fight with damn near everybody. You know, but Kenny said he want that call. PBC give him the green light. You know what? If that's the best thing they got on the floor, well, yeah, we'll take it. We have no other choice but to take it and talk about it. But it's getting to the point where Boxing is becoming too much of a rich man's sport. It's too much about business. It's too much about, you know, calculating the numbers and crunching the numbers. And they complicating the sport, man, like we talked about on the live stream yesterday. They complicating the sport for what? What are they complicating the sport for? Simplify it. Instead of having 4 fights on Fox, have 2 fights on Fox. Because it's proven when Crawford fought against the Mean Machine, he lost a ton of viewership because of what? Because of the McConnell fight. So nobody cares if it's 3 or 4 fight card. Instead of putting 3 or 4 fights on a televised card, just do 2. Take the money, the TV money from the 3rd and 4th fight and just throw it into 2 fights. 2 major fights, and I think people will be happy with that. But, you know, Crawford and Spence, my dog barking in the house, this dude. Crawford and Porter, it's a fight of dynamics and ranges. You know, can Shawn Porter feign his way, get on the inside with Bud, get inside Bud reach, and can he grind Bud on from the inside? Can Bud fight his fight? Can he be disciplined? Keep Shawn on the outside like Kell Brook did it the best. Pop him with a 1-2, occasional hook uppercut, turn him. Or do we want to go out there and prove a statement and prove that he Billy Badass, he could be the first person to stop Shawn Porter? He got the way longer arms than Errol Spence. Faster. He know how to slide. He know how to counter. He know how to slip. He know how to hit and don't get hit. A lot of things that Errol Spence do know how to do. Errol Spence beat Shawn Porter off of aggression. You know what I'm saying? He beat him off aggression with clean, effective punching. And Shawn Porter has never been able to find that right range to make his shots look clean. Either he's smothering his shots and he's not getting full leverage on his shots, whatever it is to the judges. But, you know, Crawford got to, you know, either keep him on the outside or when he or keep him in that pocket range and beat him in the pocket like he did Felix Diaz. But Shawn, a lot better athlete, feint, strong, slip. Shawn Porter got to use angles. He got to attack from different angles. And he got to throw punches and bunches. He got to try to push Bud back. But people underestimate about Bud is real strong, man. But I would think Crawford should run away with that one. It may be an adjustment period in the first 3 or 4 rounds where Shawn is really giving them problems. But Shawn, an older fighter. Shawn been at 47 for a minute. Shawn having trouble making a little weight with Ugas. And, you know, even if he tried to do the shit that he did from Jugas and box and slip, Bud is just so complete, man. It's like pancake mix, you know. You get the pancake mix where you don't need the eggs and all that. All you do is just add water. That's Bud. Just give him an opponent. He able to adapt. He able to, I mean, a lot of people didn't know he could fight like he did versus Ingus Kavalaskis. I mean, but he beat the shit out of Felix Diaz. Bud can bang it out on the inside. He can bang you out in the pocket. He can operate on the outside. If he wanted to make Shawn Porter the aggressor, he can just dance around Shawn Porter all night. He's just complete. And Shawn Porter got to make it a fight. He got to be talking to Bud. He got to get in Bud head, similar to what Harrison doing to Charlo, and make him get out of character and drag him to a firefight. But the problem with dragging him to a firefight, he punch harder. Bud might be the hardest punching welterweight right now, especially with Keith Thurman not punching like he used to. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you drag him into a war, you know what I'm saying, you got to out-punch him. That's the problem with Shawn. He don't have power. Or he don't know how to get leverage, the perfect leverage on his shots to get him off cleanly. But Bud is just a better fighter, man. Bud is the real deal. But shout out to Kenny and Shawn. They going for the complete throwback fighter list of fighting everybody at welterweight. The only guys they couldn't get was Pacquiao, and they couldn't get Mayweather. But very athletic kid. He got a shot versus any welterweight in the world, Shawn Porter. I'm never gonna write him off, but I just think Bud is just so complete. You know, and right now, you're probably seeing this is probably the best Bud you're going to see. He just ain't got a chance to prove it versus the likes of Errol Spence and the other top guys. But complete fighter, can make adjustments round by round, in-round adjustments. It's just that's nothing that Shawn Porter can do but out-muscle him. And he may not be able to out-muscle him. He can't out-punch him. He got to out-work him, out-hustle him. But the difference is Shawn seemed like he out-hustled Errol Spence. But Terrence just do a lot better things than Errol Spence. You know, slip, slide, counter. He just a all-around good fighter. But hey, that's just my humble opinion on it, man. Let me know what you guys think. I'll link both of those information from the tweet and the interview with Kenny Porter. in the source, in the description of the source link. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation, subscription. Best way to donate is just share the video one time for the one time. We gone.